video. I know I haven't posted anything in a hot second. Hey, can't really blame me. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. Um, Specifically with family. Anyway, so as you can tell by today's amazing video title, which I think is somewhat controversy in some way, but it can be tweaked, you know? And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like look around it today. We're gonna see what happens. And as per usual, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Feel free and turn on that notification button. Um, okay, so school. I've been thinking a lot, and school's not making any sense anymore. You know, it just like it clicked in my head, right? I, you know how like brains work differently, people's brains work differently. Yeah, mine be weird, bruh. It's like I'll be sitting down in class, right? Um, and you're sitting there like listening to the teacher and stuff. You're learning stuff, but you're not really doing anything. You're like just there. You I wouldn't say NPC, but that's pretty much what you are. And I came to a realization earlier while I was, chilling and stuff. Um, I don't really need school. It's like once you get past eighth grade, you don't need high school. Now, it is opinion based. I will say that, but don't get me wrong. Uh, you know, from experience, I would say maybe freshman to sophomore year. But other than that, I don't think we need anything past junior. I don't think we do. It doesn't make any sense. Like you're gonna tell me that I need to force myself to pay attention to class. That one, A1, for instance, sitting in class and I'm like trying to listen to the teacher and stuff, but I'm not learning anything, right? I'm not intaking the knowledge that I should. It sounds weird, I know. I wouldn't call it a philosophical thing. It's more of just like a I, I, mm, I don't know how to word it, you know? It's weird. Has like a different type of wording. It I don't know. Imagine a scenario like this, right? You are sitting in class, specifically you, and you're thinking about like whatever, what you're gonna eat tonight or what you're gonna eat tomorrow, and you're just in class, right? You're not doing anything. You're just sitting there in class, sitting, nothing, silence for you. You're like brain dead. You're like a zombie. Well, what doesn't make any sense is that let's say the topic you like, let's say it's history, and they're talking about World War II, and you really like World War II, but the problem is you can't do anything about it. You like the topic, you like how it's being taught, but if like for some odd reason you get told to be quiet and it's your favorite topic, well, it's just ruining your, capability of socializing or capability of learning the way you want to learn. I think that's the problem, in my opinion, with school. Um, is the fact that it's the same thing. Once you get past a certain point, and it's different for everyone, right? I'm not gonna say like, oh, you could stop going to school at like fifth grade. Well, if you're really genius and you learn differently than people, yeah, maybe. But it doesn't make any sense that you should like sit in class and do absolutely nothing, in my opinion. Yeah, you are doing something. You're listening to someone talk, but are you really intaking that language? Are you intaking what you're learning? Or are you just sitting there like, oh, I want pizza tonight? You're not. For me, in some cases, I'll be sitting in class, right? And I'm taking notes or whatever, but I get off track in my own head because I just don't need it, right? Like specifically math. Algebra 2 is not fun. If you haven't taken Algebra 2, congrats. You should never take Algebra 2, even though you're going to, and it's going to suck ass. And this is going to be an example I'm going to use. Imagine you're sitting in Algebra 2 class, right? And you're chilling, and all of a sudden you just like pop out of existence. Um, the teacher says some stuff, but you don't really hear what she says or what he says, and you go home, you think about your day. It's perfectly fine. Well, guess what? You now have like a 5-page essay in a math class for utterly no reason at all. By the way, and it's stuff you've like taken in by the teacher, but you haven't learned it. I guess is the way I'm trying to say it, right? It's weird. It's confusing. I, there's not really any words that I can describe it, other than like maybe a little bit of confusion on my end. Maybe I'm not trying to say it right, but if you get what I'm saying, congrats. If you don't, I'll try and like dumb it down. And the easiest way to dumb it down is to pretty much like not dumb it down because there's no other way to explain it. It's like it's literally just having a conversation, blinking out, but you're learning about you're intaking information. Like that's what your brain does. It automatically intakes information and it's automatic, so you're not really learning anything. It's just your brain processing stuff that doesn't really matter. Um And the best example of that would be like you're now automatically breathing or automatically blinking for like the next couple of minutes because you know, that's what we can do. The human brain's so weird. And that's another problem is school really ruins the experience with the human brain. Especially in group moments when you have to work with other people. That no, it just ruins some people's brains. It's weird. I don't know. S- I think they need to like update school a lot. Um, they need to maybe change, get some new ideas about how we run the school. Not gonna say it's gonna be worth it by just like stop having school. Yes, we should, but realistically, what's the point if you're not intaking knowledge, right? You're just there. I don't want to act like an, you know, Andrew Tate or whatever, but pretty much stuck in the Matrix in some sense. Um, but I don't know. It's weird. Specifically, school. It's just or the brain in general. Like, if you're gonna learn stuff, why do I have to like force myself to learn it? You know, if you want to study a subject so much, why not just study it instead of like existing in the head? This probably makes no sense at all, but to the few people, minority, maybe like 8 people that watch this, maybe like 2 or 3 get it. Get what I mean? Um Also, quick side note. Uh those are not AI, by the way, in case you're watching this. Anyway, um continuing on. Um I don't know. It's just people are weird. Specifically at school. Like I've seen a lot of weird things at school. I've seen weird teachers. Teachers can be weird. Like I'll be sitting in class and I'm gonna say that all the time. I'm sorry, but it's gonna be a habit. And the teacher just like points someone out for no reason and then just like doesn't do anything about it. It's weird. It doesn't make any sense. Like what's the point? I know there's a point to a bare minimum, but what's the maximum point of school? Get a GED and that's it? What's the achievement is what I'm trying to say. Like if you're trying to go into let's say military, yeah, maybe for smarts or knowledge, but or maybe a job that you need in the future. Other than that, it's kind of like on the same level as college, in my opinion. Which is what this whole video is about. Anyway, it's opinion based. It's not factual. Oh, we should stop having school because blah 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 said no. I will never do that. Unless it's like something I 100% believe or at least have an idea or thought of. Um. Anyway, kind of getting off track, which is something I do a lot, and that's the fun abilities of me. I guess I don't know. School specifically, I'd say through 8th grade below, into sixth, so like middle school or feeder school. Um, pretty pretty common. 10 out of 10 would recommend it. Don't need it as much, as some people think. I'm generally confused why I have so much glass. Is it a villager that I have to trade with? Probably. I haven't played this server in a long time, so you know. Also, yeah, I already talked about this, but streaming, we got to get that up. I make my videos on Twitch, so make sure you come over to Twitch whenever I stream, whenever that may be. Usually every day. But not for now. I'm gonna be going for a trip. Um, I don't know. I don't have anything else to add, but at the same time, I do. It's like for school in general, I feel is more of a mental test than it is, you know, because it's forcing you to be in a spot that you don't want to, blah, 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 all that stupid psychological mind stuff. Which, speaking of psychological or philosophical, yeah, philosophical, I'm an idiot. Philosophical, stuff, I'm going to be posting a lot more of that, because it seems to me that I also enjoy doing it. I've been watching a lot of philosophical ideas, and I'm gonna probably make a video or two before I go out and see how that goes. See how that hits. Probably gonna be on what's a very controversial topic? Probably gonna be on hmm, stupidity and then one on human beings. Yeah, or like just how the brain works. In my opinion, of course, because my opinion is totally worth it. I think other than that, we're gonna get back in the base. Gonna go stop this video, unedited as per usual, and we'll get to those philosophical videos. In the meantime, as per usual, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and also that was not AI, by the way. So, this is gonna be a little side note, in case the said person is watching. Fuck you. No, I'm joking. Anyway, that'll be it. Make sure you have a good rest of your day or night, whatever it is. I don't mind. Up to you. Anyway, peace out. Goodbye.